Dear MCH Parent Association, some of my earliest and happiest memories as a child were from Montessori school in the Redmond area over 30 years ago. I remember the kind teachers, the animals, the reading loft, and the freedom I had to move from activity to activity. My love for Montessori education deepened when I became an occupational therapist over 13 years ago, as I feel the two have similar holistic philosophies in building or rebuilding people. I am a planner, so I knew before I was even a parent that I wanted to send my child to Montessori school. What I didn't plan on was abruptly becoming a single parent of a 16-month-old child while living out of state. My daughter, Emmy, and I moved back to Redmond in the summer of 2012, a very broken little family. As I began to research childcare facilities, I quickly knew that MCH was my top choice, but based on experience, thought I would have to be on a wait list for a year or so before we could get in. I visited other backup plan childcare centers while waiting for the MCH interview, and left each one disheartened because none were the right fit for Emmy and our situation. When the day finally came to tour MCH and meet with Jennifer Wheelhouse, I was feeling a mixture of defeat and hope. We came to MCH and sat in Jennifer's office, and I told her about my wonderful little girl and our sad story. I can't remember if I cried in her office. My tear ducts may have been all dried up by then. But by the end of our visit, I felt relief, and I knew we were home. Emmy started the new school year a couple weeks later in September of 2012. Ms. Tara was her teacher, and she offered the perfect balance of love and guidance. Emmy was in the extended day program from September 2012 to September 2016. She had many wonderful teachers, and we were lucky enough to have Ms. Tara as her morning extended day teacher for the 3 years after she graduated from her class, because it helped create more stability in our lives. Emmy and I have a lot of support from my family, as we were able to stay with my folks so that I could afford to send her to Montessori school and also save a little money. My family are all blue-collar workers who have lived on the East Side for decades. The East Side is where my support system is and where I need to be. I can't afford to buy a house over here, but now I'm on track to be able to build one. I paid the full MCH tuition on my own for the first 3 years, but really started feeling like our lives were stagnating from cost of tuition on a single income, but didn't want to leave MCH. So I swallowed my pride and asked for some extra help from MCH when I learned of the rate increase that was coming up in Emmy's 4th year. I was granted some assistance, and the extra money I saved was just enough to buy a little piece of property in Issaquah that I will soon build a house on. With the support of family, friends, a really good therapist, and the MCH community over the past 4 years, I have been able to build myself back up, which in turn has made me a better mother for Emmy. This school has helped lay a solid foundation in my little girl that she will carry with her always. I am so grateful for the role MCH played in our lives. Thank you so much for everything you have done for Emmy and I. I am forever in your debt, and Montessori is forever in my happy memories for the second time in my life. It was a really tough decision to move on from MCH this fall, but Emmy is thriving in her new school, and we are no longer a broken family, thanks to you. Sincerely, Dusty Marcel.